after all that nonsense. I put an album out last year called On Earth As It Is, and there are only 2 tunes from it that I can realistically play on a stage, and I'm going to play one of them, because so far that's the one I've learned. It had its inaugural performance on Tuesday just gone, and I think I got away with it. I played it once and I got away with it. I might try playing it again. In fact, I'm going to. On the record, it has a chap called Leland Sklar playing bass. He is, for those who don't know, Phil Collins' bassist, and he's also played with James Taylor and all sorts of other people, but alas, he's not here tonight. It's just me. It has a fancy beginning. Would you like to hear it? I got it off Instagram. That's better. Now, sorry, I have a tendency to talk over a van. It's a bit, I don't know if you've heard of Arlo Guthrie's Alice's Restaurant, and I'm a big fan of Flance and Swan as well, and these are the people, these are the masters as far as I'm concerned, and something that you learn playing the odd pub gig here and there is that if you're playing your song, no one's interested, because you're basically replacing the jukebox, and so you're just background noise, so people carry on talking. And when you've finished your song and you're talking, you're just another voice in the pub, and so they carry on with your conversation. However, if you have a little bit of music and you talk, they don't quite know what to do with it. And so in the back of the, what's going on there? So they do actually listen. And so that's a bit of a tip if you want to get people's attention in a pub. Take a little Casio keyboard with you, and anyway, so also it just delays me, because it's like I've learnt the guitar part, that was fine, and when I recorded it, I learnt how to sing the vocal. That's it. But marrying the two together, it's like, as you've probably already seen, I kind of a bit dense lyrics, and trying to fit the two together. At some point, I'm going to have to actually bite the bullet and sing this, aren't I? Yes, Duncan! Yes. Okay. Tense up. How can I learn to... Oh, no, fuck. Sorry. I'll try to at least get the first line right. How can I turn away when all I see is what I need? How can I learn to stay when over there there's better seat? And all around me there are others I could bless, What am I gonna say to justify my broken creed? There's not a simple set of words to break this wretched status quo. Now, the musicologists in the room, it's alright, you don't have to identify yourselves. You will have noticed the deployment there of a thing called a German 6, which sounds very fancy, and no, it's not a lost series by Enid Blyton. A German 6 is where the harmony moves to a dominant on the submediant, thence to a more traditional dominant, and then back to the tonic. Now we're in A minor here, so that will involve going to F7, E7, and then back to the A minor. The eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed that I didn't play an F7, I just played a standard F, and that's because of a consideration of the melody, which I won't bore you with here. Now the German, someone says it's too late, sorry about that. Now you will find a German 6 more commonly in the classical repertoire, but not so often in that of rock and roll. But Pink Floyd would use it occasionally, and any Camel fans here? Now if you listen to Rayada Goes to Town, the guitar solo, the turnaround at the end of however 8 or 12 bars, whatever, I haven't counted lately, but that has a German 6 there. And Supertramp's Another Man's Woman, in the play-out, there's also one where he goes. So there you go. So do watch out for a German 6 later in this song. You don't have to applaud if you hear it, but I'll know if you're paying attention if you do. Right, well, let's see if we can get through the second song, verse, shall we? Yes, Duncan. Oh, good. I see a path ahead light up so clear before my eyes. Within my grasp I find a choice a better heart denies. Decisions teeter on the brink of some imagined woe. A distant memory brings the echoes of a muted wise. I never appreciate these moments when I am supposed to grow. Thank you. It's not what I call change gets a round of applause. There we are. Maybe it's character or just a state of mind to face the trials and tribulations of the day. But then my messy thoughts and feelings get entwined. I know somewhere there's gonna be a price to pay. It's alright, only one more verse to go. The changing landscape of the hidden depths within my soul reveals the alterations of how this process takes its toll. And I could focus in, though it gives me no delight, on all the things it seems I should have had some self-control. And there's a chance that maybe one day I might just get it right.